Hello, this is Danny from Danny Design Studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today is the 29th of September. It's almost October. Don't know where this year has gone. But today I'm going to cheer you up by starting my new Christmas series, and that is the 12 Days of Christmas. So every Tuesday until the 15th of December, I will be bringing you some hints and tips on how to jazz up an ordinary homemade or bought Christmas gift, and also how to decorate your Christmas table with crafty bits and bobs. So a new idea and project every Tuesday for the next 12 weeks. Today we're starting off with this lovely mini little coffee cup holder, and I think this is ideal for a uni student coming home for Christmas, or a teenager that is really difficult, you find it difficult to buy for, or grandchildren, children. So it's a little mini coffee cup holder, and in here I've got a drink, Cadbury's chocolate, and I'm going to buy some marshmallows in there. And I love all these little sentiments. Warm hugs to you all seasons long. Lovely. And then in here is just some toffees. We Stampin' Up sell these little mini cellophane packets, and I've just jazzed it up with the real red ribbon. We're going to make this tag, we're going to decorate the coffee cup, we're going to decorate the outside of the box, and then we're going to make this little mini gift card holder, which is going to be slightly different today, and I'm going to show you how. So let's get started. So all the coffee cup holders and the coffee cups come in a pack of 8. Now it folds flat, and then if you just open it up, and what's the best thing to do is burnish all of these, because then your coffee cup and your box will just hold together really well and flat. So if you just give it a good old burnish at the base here, and then it just is sort of self-explanatory really. You just pop it in there, and if you want to, you wouldn't, it's not really designed to be held from here, but if you had light goodies in there you could hold it from the top, but if you've got heavy goodies I wouldn't trust it. You hold it from the base. You can glue that in if you wish, but we're going to decorate the side here, and what you need is these little panels. I'll put them all together. So your sides of the box, for speed I've actually cut it all out for you for the purpose of this video. So that is 5.5 by 2, and this is 2 3/4 by 2. And so we're just going to glue it on, and I'm going to quickly use this. This is Stampin' Seal. The papers I have used, forgot to say, Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. And on here it says Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Real Red, Whisper White, and that is all the colours that are used in these papers. So the hard work is done for you. I am using Mossy Meadow and Real Red, the Real Red card, and I'm using the Warm Hugs and Warm Wrap dies. Don't you just love those names? Love it. And I'm just using a selection of these and the Warm Wrap dies when we get to the coffee cup holder. So I'm just going to pop these, and with this I've chosen to have a rim round the edge because I just like that really, but you don't have to. You could actually just put a whole piece of card all right the way around the edge if you wanted to, but I quite like the rim. You can use wet glue on this, it doesn't matter. I just thought for ease and speed I would quickly use the Stampin' Seal. This is the Stampin' Seal Plus. This is actually much easier than the Stampin' Seal. Stampin' Seal I have got to grips with now, but that took me a little while. But this is really excellent for 3D projects and really easy to use. And it comes with refills. So that's your box done. Then to do your little coffee cup, you've got your coffee cup, and what I'm going to use is the warm wrap dies. Comes with a selection of dies. Now I am using these, and then you can use all these different sort of tops to create a lovely sort of pattern effect, and I'm using these on mine in a different colour, in a different sort of paper. So let's just have a look at what I've got. I've already cut it out, die cut it out, because it's easier. So you've got, this is exactly what I've done, and I'm just going to show you how to put it together using my silicone mat, because all the glue sort of doesn't get onto my paper surface. So it's sort of the rounded edge at the top, because it's going to come around like that. What's quite good is that if you use your bone folder, you can give it a little bit of a curl, which is sometimes easier when you pop it on. There we go. So then you get to your edge. I would say it's probably best to use wet glue with this, because you really have to get it right the first time round, and I'm literally doing it full speed so I don't bore you all to death. And then I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on there. So that's my join. And then I'm going to just check that that will meet. First one I did was a bit too high up, and so it didn't quite meet in the middle. So I'm just checking that that is correct. Pop it down there, and put with the one with the tag there first, so that I can neaten it up with that. There we go. Right, so then you've got to decorate the top bit. So the top, I have cut this out already, and that has been using these two dies. This is in real red. This has got a lovely little stitched edging on here. I don't know whether you can see, it's really pretty. It just gives it a lovely little, it's not just a circle, and then you can just put that on there, and I'm just going to get some glue nicely onto there. And then that is in real red as well. That gives you a little edging as well, which is really nice. You can see it just on there. So just stick that on. And then I'm actually going to do all my, I'm going to show you how to do all your tags. I'm going to do all of these now, all the stamping, the tops with the tag and the envelope. So I am using, this one's on me, Warm Hugs, and I'm using this and Eat, Drink and Be Cozy. So I've mounted them all already onto here. So I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow. That's that one. Then I'm going to use the Real Red. That's on my tag. I'm going to use this lovely little edging. That's another. And that's it just gives it such a nice little edge. And then I've got Eat, Drink and Be Cozy to go in the middle. And because these are photopolymer, you can see where you're actually putting everything. And then I've got a Warm Hugs to You from my coffee cup holder. So there we go. Now I've already done the coffee cup holder. Just again for speed, really. Got my little disc in the middle. So with this one on your dies, that will cut out the circle in the middle if you want it to. And that's my circle. So I've got a little Christmas tree, which I'll show you how to do that on the gift tag. So I'm going to raise that up with a little dimensional. Cut these. So that is going to go stuck onto the lid. Warm Hugs to You. Love it. That I'm going to raise. And that I'm going to raise. And I'm using these wonderful gems, and they're so cute. It's like they've got a bit of glitter in them. Just going to pop that on there just to finish it off, and that's that one. So then next, so with these, this is just simple. I mean, you just put whatever you like in your cellophane bag with your ribbon. And that's that bit done. And then your gift tag. Now I am using the, what is it called? The scallop tag topper. Now the scallop tag topper, I have got Eat, Drink and Be Cozy on that one. And this is all my bits for the tag. So this is a 2-inch strip. These are basically, I've got two, just to offset this and make it look a bit nicer than just having a white tag, and I put a little bit of detail on there. So I've got a green and a white. Now these are 2 inches width, and then they are 3 inches, 2 by 3, and then you pop it in your tag topper, pop it in there, and it will, you look at it from the other side, you can sort of gauge where it's going to come and give it a punch. So that's that one, and then I'm going to put this one in again, gauge where it's going to be, give it a punch, and that is done. And then I've got this little disc, I'm going to pop that on there, and then this one on the top, and just offset it a little bit so that it's got a little bit of interest really. But I have decorated this with a Christmas tree and a coffee cup on the other side, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. So the Christmas tree, this whole warm hug set comes with the outline of a Christmas tree, and then you can fill it in easily with this stamp. Then the coffee cup, you can fill it in with this little stamp. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So you've got your outline of the Christmas tree. So I'm going to pop that there, and then I am taking that off, and then I'm going to put this one that fills it in. I'm going to stamp it off so it's not so dark, and then, sorry, I might get my head into here only because I need to see, and it fills the inside of it, which is really quite cute. So this one is the coffee cup, teacup, whatever you want to call it, and I'm doing that in the red. So that's my coffee cup, that's my outline. Take that off and then put the inside on. I'm going to stamp that off, I don't want it really red, and then I'm going to get my hair in so I can see the inside, and then that colours it in for you, which is great. So then I'm going to stick this on. Stick this on the top. So I have to actually think to myself, I need it to go up that way. So I think what I will do is get my dimensionals first and stick that on, otherwise it's not going to be the right way up and you can't read the actual sentiment. So if I pop that on there first, and I'm going to offset it a little bit so you can see the background, and then put that on here, and then it's the right way up. There. And then what I've done is I've sort of stuck that on with a bit of glue. Stick it in the middle, because you know the middle is going to stick. Don't put it all over it, otherwise there's only some of it. This side bit here will have glue on it when it doesn't need to be. And then I've got my real red ribbon, which I'm going to take a fair amount off. Going to feed that through there, put that in there. And then tie a ribbon as best as you can, really. And cut the excess off. So we're nearly there, and now we need to make, I'm just going to put a little gem there just to make it sparkly all for Christmas. And then the last bit is the little envelope. I'm going to do this slightly different, this envelope. This is a 5 by 5.5 inches. Now, if you get to the short side at the top, so that's the 5.5, this is the 5 at the top. So if you score it 1/2 inch, so find the 1/2 inch, which is there. So I'm going to use my lighter tool, not this cutting tool, because that's the cutter. I'm going to score that. Then I'm going to score it on the other side the same. So that's my 1 inch, and I'm finding my 1/2 inch. Score that side, then turn it to the long side, and I'm going to score it at 1.5, which is here, and then 4 inches, score there. There we go, and I don't need that anymore. So then I'm going to burnish all of these score lines. So give it a little crease with your bone folder. Oops. Like that. And then decide what is your top and what is your bottom. So basically these tabs I need to keep, because that is going to go in there and then fold up, but I don't need these. So I'm going to cut that away. I'm going to notch into these little sides. So I need that. Got the wrong scissors really. It's easier to get a better line when you've got bigger scissors. So then I need to just cut this excess away. And so as you can see, that is going to create a little envelope. But I'm going to use my trio punch to just round the corners. Now this trio punch, it's called the detail trio, and it's got 3 punches here. This is a little circle punch which you can put ribbon on in. thread ribbon through. This is a little, just a little decorative corner you can have, which is quite nice. And this is a rounder. It rounds your corners. So, sorry if the camera goes funny when I just press that down. And again, just round those corners. And then I'm going to glue those two side pieces, and that is going to be my little gift card holder. So I haven't got a gift card at the moment, I'm just using my Danny Designs, and as you can see it fits nicely. And then on the top I'm just going to pop this. So when you stick this on, it says "This one's on me, Merry Christmas," and it's, you know that it's going to open up, so you only want the glue on the top bit. So I'm just going to put that there. And keep that in place. And just for the moment, I'm just going to put a little glue dot to keep that in place. And then that goes on there. So stuck in the middle. And that's it. That is a lovely little gift, I think, for a teenager. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, happy stamping, crafters. If you like this video, please click the like button below, and please subscribe and select the bell icon to all to receive notifications of when I upload. Thank you.